Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe. Trying to get to 50k until the end of the year, so help me out there. And also, let's talk a little bit about the update on the APDS penetration values. I didn't cover this thing on the dev server because I was actually waiting for something like this to be able to explain it a little bit better. So Stone over here just published what they are doing in the Sky Guardians update. And it's actually pretty interesting. It is a very hard and dense content here to understand specifically, but they're basically explaining how different types of materials like tungsten or just steel will have more or less penetration using init APDS round, first of all. They also talk a little bit about how these kind of situations and materials and other minor things like that, not minor, but just things in the ammo that can basically affect the way that it actually penetrates an angled armor or a flat armor. So they talk a little bit about this on how, for example, tungsten rounds are kind of bad against angle kind of situations, and then some of the other rounds are better, and basically they're just not better, but they're just explaining a little bit on how some of these rounds, they work against some of the, basically the penetration against some types of armors, right? Angled or not, basically. That's the main thing, right? They even show you how it is after the penetration, for example, in a hard alloy APDS and a tungsten alloy, and how it is just completely different. As you see, the amount of just basically the size of the penetration hole, basically. So it depends on many things. That's they are saying on the angle, on the material, and other stuff like that. So they basically explain how incredible penetration values can be when they are in a flat armor, and how just normal it is in an angled value. And that's basically what they're mainly changing. Changing the formula, basically, to do that. That's what I understood from this. So that it's a little bit more realistic, so the APDSs will penetrate more, but only in a flat kind of situation against the armor, right? Against an angled armor, it will be pretty good, but it will have its problems. But there are some interesting features that they are going. One interesting thing that they are going to add. I don't think this was actually added before. If it was, sorry, but I think it wasn't. I never heard of this on the game. So yeah, basically compact nose pads. So they are adding for all of these ammos, basically the compact nose pad, which is basically this little thing above the actual APDS round. It feels a lot like the cap from the APD, basically the APCBC can be, or something like that. It feels comparable to that it will change the way that it penetrates or not an armor. So that's pretty good as well. So it is just becoming a lot more realistic and just a little bit more, complex in the way that it is actually dealt with. So pretty cool, right? And once the actual update is released, go inside the game and check the ammo, basically penetration that you are going to have. A lot of the rounds, I think they are very increased. As you see, for example, the 120 millimeter here of these 20 pound, it's pound? I always forget the name, but the 120 millimeter, for example, APDS at a 90-degree angle at a normal steel armor, for example, 446. So it is amazing. It really does penetrate a lot. But then at that angle, it's just not that good. Even an APCBC can, I think, penetrate more than that, depending on the gun and other stuff. But you understand what I'm saying. So don't get excited too much, because the armor values are kind of scary because it's too much, it feels like. But like they say here, In normal gameplay, it is hard to find tanks that are just like a tier 2, like a box, you know? So it probably won't change that much, the game, but it is more realistic overall. So, very cool. If I got something wrong, let me know in the comments, because this is not my area of expertise. But from what I understood, it was basically this. So yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, kind of complex subjects, but I think I got it, kind of, hopefully. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think about this anyway. And I see you guys tomorrow on the patch day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and bye guys. See you.